If I get injured at work in Virginia and my injury was the result of the violation of a company rule or policy, can I still get workers' compensation? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Let me tell you about Loretta. Loretta went to work for a company called Brown Products in Axton, Virginia, and it's a company that makes cardboard boxes for the furniture industry. And when she was doing her job, she was working on a machine called a chopper. And the chopper has a guillotine-like blade that comes down to cut the box to its specifications. And what she noticed was that the cardboard would get stuck up inside the machine, and she'd ask her coworkers what to do, and what they did was they just pushed it through. So one time her cardboard got stuck in the machine, she pushed it through, and to this day, we don't know how it happened, but that blade was activated and it came down and it cut her hand off. She picked up her own hand, she wrapped it in a rag, she carried it to her supervisor, and she said, "I cut off my hand." She was air vac'd to Duke Hospital. They were actually able to sew her hand back on. And after multiple surgeries, the phone rang while she was still in her hospital bed, hooked up to a morphine pump. And it was the insurance adjuster. And she said, "Loretta, can I ask you some questions?" And she said, "Of course." And she asked her about 100 questions, but the last question she asked was, "Well, Loretta, you knew you shouldn't have put your hand inside that machine." And she said, "Well, yeah, of course I do now." "Well, thank you, Loretta, I don't have any further questions." They denied her workers' compensation claim because she violated a company rule or policy. Never mind the fact that she was a probationary employee. Never mind the fact she had never been trained on that machine. Never mind the fact there wasn't a written rule. The company said there was, and so they denied her claim. So that case was appealed, and on appeal, she won. The other side appealed it again, and ultimately, Loretta settled her case for about $500,000, which was just enough money to pay for her medical bills and some retraining. So the rule of thumb is you can lose your workers' compensation benefits if you violate a company rule or policy, but you can still fight it, like Loretta did. Injured? Don't wait. Call 888-8888. Geoff McDonald and Associates.